All right, man. I want to talk about this topic. A-side abuse is continuing to take place in the sport of boxing, and I think that Ryan Garcia is at a disadvantage in this fight. How big of a disadvantage? I don't know. We're gonna have to find out on fight night. But I just think that Tank has learned from his OGs. He's learned from Canelo. He's learned from Floyd. Just PBC period. Of really taking advantage of your position at A side and treating the B side like they're nothing, like they bring nothing to the table. And I don't think that Ryan should be treated like this in the sense that I know clearly Tank is the A side. He's fought better competition. He's been a world champion, two-time world champion. I don't count the Reggie belts, thrift store belts. I don't count them shits. But he's been a two-time legitimate world champ, and he sells out, you know, arenas. He's been on pay-per-view, and Ryan has done extraordinary. He's done much less, but he's still a big part of this fight, and he's bringing a lot of attraction. I'm sure that a lot of his fan base will purchase the pay-per-views, hopefully, for his sake. Um, Also, I think they have, they actually have the Zone and Showtime options for purchasing the pay-per-view. The Zone has totally done a switch up anyway, but I'm not. It's a different video. But yeah, man, I just feel like the A-side abuse is still at an all-time high. Tank Davis, it's not necessary, I feel, for him to make this fight at 136 and then have a 10-pound rehydration clause on Ryan Garcia, man. Like, play with the money and tell him, like, look, you're going to get 40 or 30, whatever we give you, whatever, or whatnot. But when you start tampering with the weight and rehydration clauses and all that stuff, man, it makes me raise my eyebrow a little bit and start looking at the fighter like, man, you trying to get every advantage you can because you're not extremely confident that you can win. You guys was in the same weight class, man. What type of stuff is that? Like, you know, I just don't respect it, man. Most people might say, whatever, man. Tank is just doing what everybody else do. Shit, you don't chill out with that, man. You take it off. You know what I mean? But that's just how I feel. I don't like it from nobody, man. You know what I mean? And as a matter of fact, shout out to Only Low Sports Info, man. He was the one that kind of gave me the idea to do this topic because he mentioned the A side thing himself, but I'm just kind of elaborating on it a lot further. But yeah, man, I just feel like Ryan Garcia is at a disadvantage. He expressed that vocally in the press conference, but he did sign the contract, man. He signed up for it, and it is what it is. It is what it is. But people can look back on it. They say Tank goes in there and just blazes through Ryan, right? Ryan is in there malnourished and not 100%. Like, that's a reflection on Tank, man. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, bro, you could have got it the win in a more admirable way than to drain this guy, and you try to get the most advantage you can get over the guy to get a victory, man. It's like utilizing your cheat code to win. It's just like I'm sorry, man. A lot of these fighters are cowards nowadays, man. They just don't believe that they can win straight up. That's why they got to cheat. They got to put all these extra restrictions on weight and stuff like that. So I'm sorry, man. I was trying to go light, but man, Tank, this is some whole ass shit, bro. Some whole ass shit. Um, he talk all this shit about how Ryan, he ain't that guy or whatever. Well, shit, if he ain't that guy, why you got to do all of these weight restrictions and shit, man? What you worried about then, man? So whatever, man. This is my thoughts on it. I'm picking up my kids, but that's my thoughts on it, man. Ryan is getting done dirty situation, man. He probably gonna get done dirty in the ring too. But best of luck to the guy, man. Best of luck. I don't hate on Ryan. I don't hate on Ryan. You know, I just flamed his ass because he dug down Haney. You know, when you're a number one contender, you're supposed to step up and fight the champ. But I know his fans don't want to hear that shit. You know, because a lot of people hate on Devin. So he got to focus on Tank Davis. Um, like I say, best of luck to him. You know, I gave him Flame of Fame in a recent video because you know he didn't have to accept these terms from Tank's side. He didn't have to accept those terms, man. He could have just fought a regular ass dude again, man. Javier Fortuna type level fighter again, or some shit, or Emmanuel to go. You know what I mean? On that type level, but he's jumping in there with Tank, man. And Tank is definitely a star in boxing. He's definitely a star in boxing. But you know, A-side abuse, man, just needs to stop. That's my whole point of this video. What's y'all thoughts on it, on the A-side abuse, on Tank utilizing it, taking advantage of it to the max, man? I'll catch y'all on the next video on the Black Horseman.